Hey everybody. Okay, first of all, check it out. I added all of those expander rings to my memory planner, and now I have plenty of room to finish off the rest of the year into one book. Pretty certain I'm going to have to go ahead and buy another set of expanders for my 2022 memory planner, but that's a purchase for another day. Let's get started. So I am still working in September in my memory planner, and I'm using the Cocoa Daisy Doodles and Dashes collection. I really, really think that subscribing to this kit was like the most perfect thing I've done scrapbooking, purchasing wise in a really long time, because I am loving these kits. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start with my papers. I have a stack of stamps like I always do. I'm going to choose some papers I want to be able to use in my planner here. Some patterns, some colors, some things I think would work really well with my photos. Love that this particular week is already yellow, which is perfect. I'm going to be using Catherine Pooler's Sauna ink, and then I also had to pull out my Altenew permanent ink because my Midnight Catherine Pooler needed refilled. Don't worry, we've already fixed that. Okay, let's get started punching papers. So this was a pretty quiet week, which means I have the ability to kind of use one of these large box stickers for one of my empty spaces, and I have lots of room to do my journaling, lots of room to do a little bit of decor, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to move some of my photos around. Again, the reason that I can put my photos down the week I take the photos and then pull them up, and sometimes they tear a little, but for the most part, I can pull them up fairly easily, is because of my tape runner, which is a Kokoya Dot long runner. And it sticks everything down, nothing moves, but at the same time, it's very forgiving if for some reason you feel the need to pull stuff up. I'm going to use another one of these full box stickers above these two photos. I really wanted to pull in a lot more of the black and the white for this particular week. So I'm pulling in lots of black and white from the kit and then the yellow. Love these full box stickers. So this was extra. I bought a couple of add-ons to this particular kit. And actually, for you guys, what that means is that there are a couple more layouts using this kit coming. But this was, I think, the second to last week in my memory planner. Yeah. Because I think tomorrow, there's another memory planner video coming up at 7, if I remember correctly. I have been filming and voicing over and uploading videos like a crazy person to get ahead on a video a day in December to try to make this like smooth sailing, and so I don't quit on you all. So I'm just going to continue on here. I'm going to pop out all these different patterns that I want to use on my memory planner spreads. You may see a lot more memory planner spreads this month because I do have, it's on my stack. So I have a stack. I'll put a photo of this at the end of the page, but I have at the end of this video, but I have a stack of projects that I really want to finish before the end of December. And that's actually what motivated me to do a video a day in December, was the fact that I had these projects. I want to finish them. I want to be able to start some new things in January. And I am determined. I really think for me in my personal scrapbooking, 2022 is going to be the year of finishing the unfinished projects. So I'm just continuing on here. I am adding more of these fun clear stickers. I'm adding pattern paper areas to journal. these are going to be the base of my spread, and then I can go ahead and kind of add more decor and things as needed. But first, we need a little bit of paper, we need our photos, and then we need our journaling. Part of my journaling this particular week is going to be adding a little title here. So this was the Monday that we went apple picking, and you guys know I've already done most of I think I have one more apple picking layout to do from that day, but that's it. So I have 2 photos, and I've actually already scrapbooked these on 12 by 12 papers, but that's totally fine. And I'm going to go ahead and get these cute little mint green polka dot alphas and do my little apple picking box. Now I'm going to grab my functional planner, kind of put it off to the side so that I can add all of the labels and tabs and tags. So this was something super fun that I just started doing with the Doodles and Dashes kit, but it is going to keep going on because I think it turned out really cute. One of the things that I always struggle with on in my Cocoa Daisy kits are the tabs that come in the kit. So I don't use tabs very often. Well, I don't really use tabs at all. I use them on scrapbook pages occasionally, but I definitely don't use them in my planner. So I started kind of this thing where you can see here I am like trimming off the little tabby bits, and it makes it just like a colorful tab, but it makes it smaller. It's hard to describe. See what I did there? There, that's what I do. And I am loving that look. I think it's working really well for me. So I have now found a way to use up all those tabs onto my memory planner spreads. So I'm going to go ahead and use a bunch of those tabs on my page. And then this was one of the printable pieces. It had all these cute little like prompts on it, but I'm going to cut it all apart, and I'm not going to even use the prompt. I'm going to cover the prompt part up with a sticker, and then this is just going to be an area for some journaling. And then I also cut off the top of one of the prompts because it actually did work, and I wanted to use it at the top of my photo. So by the magic of YouTube, now all of the journaling is done and in and ready to go. And now we can kind of start to go through and decide what stamps I want to use, where I want to use them, all that fun stuff. My very favorite way to do this is to literally pull the stamps off the backing off of the stamp sheet and physically put the stamps where I want them on my spread. It just visually helps me to know that I have the room there to get the stamp where I want it, and that it will work with everything else that's already going on my page. So I realize this would probably not be for everybody, but I really like to do this. And then I just start at one end, usually Monday. I start on Monday, and then I just go through and hit stamp block, ink, stamp, clean my stamp and set it aside. Like, it's like a little, what's the word? Assembly line. Stamping assembly line. So I'm going to use my Sauna stamp set. I'm going to use my black stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp all my stamps all the way across. You clean my stamps using Huggies baby wipes. Those are my favorites. I really like, okay, so call me crazy, but you need to buy the ones that are the Mickey, that have the Disney designs on them, because sometimes when you get the other kind of Huggies stamps, Huggies baby wipes, you end up with some lint. But once I figured out that the Disney ones were the lintless kind, and they work whatever variety they are, I literally have like a bin of them sitting under my scrapbook table because I'm afraid I won't be able to find them again. All of my stamping is done, so now I'm going to add my Color Cast Designs Wood Veneer month marker. I love these month markers. I'm going to be using them for next year as well, because I was waiting to see if Colorcast was going to do them like into next year, but I just got January's was just released. I'm super happy about that. So yes, we will continue to have our cute little memory, my wood veneer, on every month. I do really like that addition. And Colorcast Designs makes the best wood veneer for memory planners because their wood veneer is like super thin. I mean, I like wood veneer, but I don't like the super chunky kind. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Colorcast Designs wood veneer is just not thick. It's like super thin and awesome. And it's also already adhesive. Like you just pulled back off and it's a sticker. That girl, I love her. I can't remember her name, the girl from Colorcast Designs. I think her name is Jessica. She's a sweetie. Anyway, I'm going to continue to go through here. I'm going to grab all of the die cuts, and now it's just a matter of filling in. So I'm going to go through my die cut packs and see, you know, what I have. I also have all those fussy cut pieces from the cut apart sheet, so I can go through those too. And I'm just filling in the areas that look really naked. I don't like naked areas on my memory planner pages. I like them. I don't mind a little white space for your eye to rest, but I really like them to be pretty full. Because this week, you know, there aren't a ton of pictures, I was able to use some of the larger die cuts that kind of fill in a whole box, which I was really happy about. So I'm just going to go through here, continue on adding my little dies, not adding the little die cuts, adding these little flowers from the cut apart sheets until I'm happy with how everything looks. And that is this week all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love a thumbs up. I just love all the interaction that you guys provide and all of your cheerleading. Here's that stack of projects I'm trying to work my way through before the end of December. And I hope you all have a fabulous day. Bye.